We're all good. All right, y'all. Today is Sunday, October 16th, 2022. Y'all already know who I am. If y'all don't, y'all should. Get in tune. This your girl, Lady Lives, and y'all are joining us for another segment of Sentimentally Speaking. And as you can see, I am not alone. I got the baddies in the building, okay? Baddie number one, y'all remember her from our segment. This is Sean Latimer. Thanks for joining us. Got my girl Tanisha West in the building. And last but never least is my girl Talisha Bland. So we're all here because we want to talk about intimacy, a subject, and I think people associate intimacy with sex a lot. Mm-hmm. But intimacy is just sometimes a deeper understanding, just a level of conversation that transcends your topical surface-based stuff. And in this particular segment, I want to talk about sex specifically, right? And it's going to be question-based. So as you can see, my ladies are holding up some answer cards, right? We each have two cards. One is called shh and one is called shout. And the purpose, I like it, she's giving me being a white vibe. And the purpose of shush and shout is that's how we're going to answer this, basically, two-part question. You either can do this or you could do this. Somebody might do this. Actually, they might speak up or they might not. I don't know. But if you shush, that means you probably won't say anything. The topic is just like, you know what, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. If you choose to shout, you're not expressing it to anyone or the world. It's just you saying that, I'm going to speak up about this. I don't think it's something I could be quiet about. We all in agreement on what the purpose is? Yeah. All right, let's take a sip and a cheers. Okay. Let's cheers this thing. Okay. Cheers. Cheers. Yes.
Wait, one more.
Get the berries flowing.
Right.
All right, y'all. Y'all ready for the first one?
Let's go.
Okay. Your love interest. This isn't just somebody you liking or you crushing on, but they like you feeling this person. They have a very kinky fetish. To your imagination, your interpretation, I'm not telling you the fetish. But it's one that you do not agree with. Mm. What do you do?
Well, I think it depends. I
do
think
you
it depends.
Or shout?
Do you shout?
Well, of course you can. So you can pick your answer and then tell us why.
Well, I think it depends. It depends on my level of comfortability, depending on what it is that they want me to do.
Right.
So I think that if it's something that can possibly hurt or damage me, I don't know if I'd be willing to do it. Mm-hmm. But if it's something that I think could be fun and interesting, something new and exciting and different, I might try it. And if I don't like it,
the question said you don't agree with it. I already told you don't like it.
No. I may not agree with it, but
well,
I might try it.
So that's
I might try it.
That's important.
Like
okay.
So if I, it may not be something I would have actually, done prior to.
Okay.
But I may try it. I'm willing to try new things these days.
Okay. So you got and shout depends. I like it. Okay. What you doing, Miss West?
Yeah, I'm shouting too. Like you said, I'm willing to try almost anything once. So if it's something that I really don't feel comfortable with, I'm gonna say no. But let's see what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what you're talking about.
I'm gonna shout too.
You gonna shout too?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna shout. I love the how you tiptoed it. As far as long as it doesn't, harm me or anything of that sort. I might try to try it. So
like I don't want nobody thinking they're gonna take. Like, let me burn these cigarettes.
Yeah, right. It burn you. Right.
I'm not with no bodily fluid stuff. Like I'm not doing no bodily fluids. That's a no-go for me all the way. Like no.
Okay. Wait, what do you mean no bodily fluids?
Pooping, peeing.
I see. So you ain't letting Biggie start shit on you?
Nah. I'm good.
Okay. I'm with y'all. I'm definitely gonna shout. I'm gonna talk about it. I need to know
what is this,
what level of key.
Right.
So what part do I have to play in it? Because even though I may not agree with it, like you said, if it's something that I can watch and observe and just be a supporting cast member,
or if it's something I'm doing to you, it may be a kinky fetish that you want me to fulfill for you. Not
that's a one too.
Girl, you done brought me into something. Okay. Can I go a little further with this? So this same love interest, right? They like anal penetration.
Okay.
They're totally a heterosexual male.
Okay.
But strap-ons turn them on. Y'all letting them do what he want to do?
I would say
you gotta be the participant to you, because that was you was like,
okay, strap on.
Yes, to help. Yeah.
I will say but then we're gonna have to have the conversation about this afterwards. After, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you want that? That was a little bit weird to me.
She's so fuck you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, so I'm gonna let you bust that. You know, but then we're gonna have this conversation like that was kind of weird, bro. You want to cover something? You know what I mean?
Okay. I like it. I like it. What you gonna say? Because I twisted it up off of your comment. You fucking first or talking first?
I want to talk first.
We gonna have a conversation.
Like, we gotta chat first.
Bro, hold on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk while we're fucking.
Why you like that?
I'm curious. You know, I like to ask questions.
Right.
I'm tearing that shit up.
I mean, that's fine.
So let me answer. It's a hard no for me. I will not participate.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to go find somebody else to help you out with that.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna look at you the same afterwards.
Right.
Because the minute you piss me off, you gonna become all types of bitches. Fuck boys, everything.
Taking that
Right.
Wasn't talking that shit when you taking it from the back.
Yes, that kind of shit, Papa.
Oh my goodness.
But I do have another follow-up question, even though that was a spin-off question. My follow-up question to y'all: are we obligated to do what it is that our partners want in a relationship in order to keep them happy and satisfied?
I say yeah, because it's all about compromising.
It is. Okay.
You know what I
I
mean?
say if you're in a marriage, yes, but if you're just dating them and you guys have been dating for a few years, then no.
Okay. What if you're dating more than a few years and he hasn't proposed, but y'all been in this long-term relationship 5-10 years, but there's no engagement or marriage? No. Okay.
So you're not my husband. I'm not obligated to fulfill all your needs and pleasures and all of that stuff.
All right. I like it.
No, me.
You agree?
I agree. I'm a yes girl.
You know what?
Yes, girl.
Funny you say that, T, because I never forget we were at the county. I remember we were walking from somewhere. I remember the day. I don't remember days. But you was like, if he like it, you better love it.
Yeah.
You was dead set, and I never forgot that.
Yes.
If he like it, you better love it. Expound on that a little bit.
Well, you know, for me, and it's no secret, I'm a yes girl. I like to say yes. When my husband says, let's get it on, I don't give a damn where we at, let's do it.
Right.
We're going to find a safe space to do it.
Yes.
You know, I've never said no to my husband to this day. I don't play that headache bullshit. I've never been that type of person that if I have a headache and he knows, he's never going to initiate sex.
Absolutely.
But if I have one, I'm going to just have a headache. I've just been that girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to say yes to my man. He don't have a reason to go outside of me. And if he do, that's on him. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
just being selfish.
right.
That's
But
right.
when I was in a relationship with a boyfriend, that was different. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
No, we're not. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that with you. But as my husband, it's all go.
Absolutely.
I think people fail to realize the perks of having that marriage or that relationship, because like we're alluding to, if you want all this extra stuff, you want me to go deep down and dirty with you, I'm not just gonna do it as your shorty, your girl, your boo. You better make me a wife if you want that. And then, like you said, it becomes an obligation and the compromise.
And you calling me wifey is not enough.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. I like that.
Yeah.
So
you big on that part.
Yes, we are. Yeah. I'm big on that.
Ain't no wifey.
I don't. It's so weird. It's weird. I like it, but I don't like my husband referring to me as wifey.
Yes.
But
because it's like you ain't got the title. It's like you got the signature.
Right. I know.
But he could say my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? He used to even say in the beginning. He used to say the wife. I'm like, stop saying the wife. I'm your wife. Say my wife.
My wife.
That's
right.
And so I had to stop a lot of things, but I don't even like that word.
Words matter.
Yeah. If we're not married, then I can see you calling me wifey.
Right.
Wifey material or something.
Right.
But I'm your wife. I'm your wife.
Right.
I'm circling back. You said if he asked me, we're gonna do it anywhere. Kids' beds, mama's beds. Is there? Man a bed, man a bed, where is bed? With daddy out. Daddy at the other end with the kids. Lord, I know.
Yeah.
Is there restrictions? Like, cause you think how many people don't have sex in their kids' bed, their mama's bed, Nana's while she at church?
That kind of freaked me out a little bit. My kids' bed. I wouldn't want to go that far, but you understand what I mean.
Okay.
Like, it was in a safe place. You know what I'm saying? That's not a safe place in my kids' bed.
They ain't
I
there.
mean, unless they're not there.
They're not there. Of course
them off. Yeah, go change some sheets. When the last time you washed some sheets?
That's
right.
Okay, I like it, ladies. Go on, go on.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Someone you really like and may even have a long-term relationship with asks you about your body count. What do you do? Do you or shout?
I'm shushing.
Okay,
I'm just being honest.
I'm shouting.
You shouting?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Shouting. I didn't think I would use this, but
Uh-huh.
it's gonna depend on the person.
Right.
You know, because we all say that I don't want to get with a judgmental person, but the person we end up loving might be a little judgmental.
Yeah.
So would I tell you my true body count? Probably not.
Yeah.
But if I'm with somebody who's completely open-minded and accepting, I'll tell you the number.
Right.
I don't have a problem.
But I would ask. I was gonna ask the same question for them too. Like, so if I'm telling my body count, then I
Right.
want to know yours too.
Do you find that men have a problem sharing that though?
No.
I don't know if
think
they'll really
so.
be honest.
Honest, thank you. That's what I was
I
gonna
don't think
say.
it's gonna be higher than the number they tell us.
Right. Yeah. Right. Right. I don't think they're gonna be honest.
Yeah, I don't even know if we've ever asked them. I don't think I've
I ask
the
every
question.
man I've
If
I've
they
been with.
remember.
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah,
when
that's
you
another
said
thing. They
If they remember.
when you said be honest, do you think about the higher number or the lower number? Like if they only had sex with a few people, you think they're gonna be less honest than if they had sex with more people?
No, I think they would be more honest if they had sex with
Less people.
Well, no, that's not with a man.
What a
I
man?
don't know about a man saying like I've only had one or two partners.
I don't either.
I
But
don't think
I think you'll be more embarrassed to admit to
To
laugh.
yes, right.
Yeah, I think so.
And
That's
another
all I
thing is,
know.
if I don't see myself having a future with you, and I don't see us going anywhere, I mean, why do I need to tell you that? You understand?
Correct.
What I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you might like me, we may be talking or whatever the case is, but if it's not going anywhere, there's no need for you to know anything.
Yeah.
I agree.
Who's to say how long you gonna be around?
That's true. Now you got all my business.
Right.
Yeah. Right now I'm good, shorty. I'm gonna just stay
Whatever.
over
That's
here.
why you mad. Like what? Should we ever reveal it? Is that something we should just keep private to ourselves? Like, is that something we should get comfortable sharing, whether we trust them or not?
Can I just say?
Yeah.
I feel like if you're gonna be with somebody, or this is somebody that's potential, your husband or your wife or whatever the case is, I don't feel like, all right, what you done when you was a teenager and all that shit should matter. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody lived, everybody had their fun, everybody ripped and ran the streets, did whatever they did, but it's like, it's about us. I'm not doing that shit. I've been changed. I grew up. I know what I want and I know what I'm doing. So what's the difference?
And that should make a difference though too, like you said, as being young, you know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Yeah.
So you're asking for my body count right now of one my age,
Right.
of
You mean from 30 to 40?
right?
Or from 50 to 25?
Be clear on
I
the
like that. Okay.
Right.
But that's skewing the data, y'all.
Right.
That is skewing the data.
Yes, it is.
So either we gonna own our shit or we not.
Right.
True,
That is.
that's true, but I'm just saying, if I don't see a future with you, there's no reason. Like we don't need to go there. You know,
I
what
agree
mean?
with that for sure.
Yeah. I think too. If it's like not your husband or your, you know what I mean, then no future. Then it's no need to. It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
Yeah,
Did it. Like what's up?
Nah, don't ask me.
You ain't telling me. Future, no
Don't
future.
ask me.
Don't ask me.
Don't ask me right now. I'm telling you right now.
I ain't easy, but don't ask me. Don't ask me.
I had my fun.
I had
You
some fun.
funny. Like I'm not
It's
easy,
over.
but don't ask me.
I'm about to take y'all there, okay?
Okay.
And I think this is important to know because at some point people may encounter this and have a difficult time sharing information. You said what I did as a teenager, what I did in college years. We all know one of the biggest consequences of sex or unsafe sex is STDs, right? Do we share that with our partner, our potential husband? I'm going to say, because going back to your point, if there's no future in that, I ain't telling you shit.
Right.
But if you with somebody and y'all engaged and there's a possibility to get married and you have HIV, you have herpes. Herpes may be even a little less sensitive than HIV because it's not something they could see unless there's an outbreak, right? Is that something we're supposed to be open and honest about?
Why not?
Yes, I think so.
If you love and care about that person, you will definitely give them an opportunity or a decision to make is say, okay, I want to move forward with you, being that you have whatever going on, you know, with your health or whatever the case is. Give me that decision. Don't
Right,
take that away
right,
from me.
absolutely,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Be honest.
Yes,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Definitely be
I
honest.
feel the same way.
Mhm.
Okay.
Be honest. Don't take that away from me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me
Definitely.
make the decision and say, okay, well, we could work through that. We
Right.
could figure out different ways to be safe.
Safe, right.
You know what I
Mhm.
mean? If I
Right.
love you and care about you, I'm gonna do it. I mean, even if I don't want to do it, that doesn't mean I don't love you. But it's not just a risk I'm willing to take.
There you go.
Would you walk away from somebody who shared with you that they have like a HIV or herpes, or do we even separate that? Are we looking at them as like one and the same?
Well,
What
it's
you
still
mean, do you walk away
transmittable.
from-
It's
Yeah,
still
right,
transmissible,
right.
but I think the one thing about HIV is it has a worse stigma because
Yes.
people have died in the past.
Right,
And,
right.
you know, you ain't heard from anybody dropping dead from
No.
sores,
Right.
you know, and
Right,
outbreaks.
right.
So that's why I bring that up.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
If you're already with the person
Mm-hmm.
and they let you know this,
Yeah. And there's potential for y'all relationship to go far.
y'all already had sex. Because I
Yes,
need
yes,
details.
let's say yes.
You've already had sex and
You have
now
already
he's
had sex.
opening up to you and
Because it's
telling
like,
you
damn,
this.
our wedding date is in 6 months
Mm-hmm.
or a year.
Oh, I'm gonna be pissed.
yeah, me too. I'll fuck around for a
I'm
Lord.
I think
upset.
that would be
Because that's selfish.
right,
Yeah.
especially if you know that there's potential for y'all to go further, and
Yes.
they put a ring on your finger. Like, I think that's the time that you should share those certain types
That
of things.
conversation
Right.
should have been
Do
had.
you-
And,
before
Okay,
you
so
have
he
sex.
proposed.
and don't even have sex with me knowing these things.
Right.
You know what I'm
Without
saying?
letting
Without
me know
telling
first.
me.
Right.
Exactly.
Look.
But what is the obligation when we just fucking?
But if we have a potential to move forward and he's proposing.
Okay, outside of potential.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Because I think I was
Yes.
interpreting it 2 different ways. If we're not there yet and we're
Right.
just having sex, casual sex, do I want to put that out about myself to somebody that I don't see a future with? As opposed to he proposed to me and now he's sharing this information. Will I say I do, knowing that?
I think that if you're going to engage in any sexual
Thank
activity
you.
with that
Let-
person,
Right. He should
No.
shut down. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay,
Anybody.
point blank,
Period.
period.
Yes.
Period. Off the bat.
Y'all heard it here first.
Period.
If you're ever faced with that dilemma,
Yes.
it's always good to be open and honest.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Because you might find out female or that male that will be down for you and like,
Absolutely.
look, that's fine.
Right.
Like, I'm willing to
Right.
ride this out with you.
Absolutely.
Like, I love you that much, or I'm into you that much that I'm willing to figure out a safe way
Right.
for us
Absolutely.
to continue to be
Exactly.
sexual, even if you're not going to be in a relationship.
Absolutely.
And on the
They
flip
might be
side,
with that.
you could get the asshole be like, nah, you crazy, you dirty
Yeah, you
Yes.
could.
person.
Yes.
And now they're like, oh, I wouldn't fuck with you, or shorty got such and such, right?
Right.
You
That's
should-
true.
You know, I think
Yeah.
too, if somebody shares that information with you, it wasn't easy. You should
Right.
always
Respect
be
it.
respectful.
Right.
Always
be
respect
respectful
it.
and
Yes.
considerate and never
Always
share
Share
that.
that with
Absolutely.
anyone
Yeah.
else.
Because
Yeah,
that could send
absolutely.
somebody into a spiral and something else
Seriously.
could happen.
Right,
You know,
right.
it's like
Right.
life or death.
Right.
It's very hard for people to open up and talk about things that is going on with their physical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Health,
And their
period,
health.
yeah.
Yes. So please just
Mhm.
be kind. Like if you don't want to fuck with her, don't fuck with her.
You
but
don't
just
fuck
don't
with
tell
him,
her
don't fuck with
business.
him. Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely.
I like
agree.
it.
HIPAA.
Yes, I like it.
That's what I was thinking in my head.
But you know that don't apply to everybody.
Right.
Paul, you can't be telling your ex-boyfriend, you violated him. No,
Yeah,
bitch, I work at your
that's
doctor's
so
office.
fucking good.
Yeah. No obligation there.
Not HIPAA.
HIPAA. Bring it back.
Oh my god.
I like.
I was so thinking HIPAA in my head.
Did you
That's it.
Cause y'all in the medical
Medical
field.
field.
Yeah.
So that's what.
Okay, so I'm refrain from asking a question about that then.
What?
No, because I was wondering if you know that you work in a medical facility, right? And you come
Ooh.
across some information like that.
I
And
have
you know
plenty of
someone,
times.
and you know that the person that they're messing with don't know the status. Do you tell?
You
No,
cannot.
You know what I'm
absolutely not.
saying?
Yeah.
But do it depend on the relationship?
No.
You understand what
I
I mean?
can't.
So
I
if it's your
can't.
brother or your sister or your...
If anything,
Your mama,
I might say you
your-
might want to take it easy with Shorty.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna
Mhm.
say something, but I
Okay.
cannot. I will not.
Yeah, I wouldn't say nothing
See, that's
either.
why I want to ask that. Okay.
Yeah.
No, what you do
No.
something
No,
different?
I'm saying I'm
Oh.
not saying I would. I'm just saying
Mhm.
that, you know, because we may not answer that question because we're on camera.
Cause-
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yes.
So,
Right.
I think that's an honest answer for them
Yeah.
too. Because I think when you're in that field, you already have a level of compassion.
Yes.
And I think that just drives home
Yeah.
the obligation you have to
Yeah.
protect other people's
People
And
privacy.
then what if something was to happen and that person that you was like, oh, you better, whatever the case
Right.
is, and then something happened to them as a result of that opening up, like they're in a relationship with a woman, and then she started bugging out on them, and then they were like all in their head, like, oh, this is wrong, like, I love this girl, I can't see myself living without her, don't want to live no more. Now you gotta live with that.
Or on the flip side, what if she contracts something and ends up dying?
True.
And you had information that could have saved her life.
But when you working up,
Yeah.
R.I.P. I think you bring up a very, very good spinoff.
it's like, no,
I'm finding a way.
Okay.
I'm finding a way to share that information because I would want to share it with me. Truth be told, like you said, the very first, find a way to be like, even if I got to make up a room,
Right.
Yes.
you gonna find out.
Find
You
a way.
might not want to go there.
Right.
Or if you go there, go in with full knowledge, informed decision making, as as we call it, knowing what's up, and if you choose to go there, then everybody is on the same page.
Yeah, because even like you saying something to somebody, they might already know.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
True.
who said that the person didn't share that with them?
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then it's like now you're going and saying something, and it's like, damn, you were in my business. You know what I mean?
And I didn't piss because you know.
Right, I'm pissed because you know. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That's a good one. I like, keep those coming.
And if they know you work in the medical field, it could come back to you like, oh,
Absolutely.
she out here.
Yeah, now you lose your livelihood.
Yes.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's taboo. And it goes, so when somebody brings you that information because they care and they could, shush, I like it, baby. So let's say you decide that that's my sister. I'm going to tell her, girl, don't say nothing. Right? And you got that information from your sister and she told you don't say nothing. There has to be an agreement that you never speak on that.
Right.
No matter how upset it makes you, so you don't flip out on the person who has the condition or the disease, and then something triggers. I think too, when somebody shares personal information with you, you have to have the restraint to be able to like, all right, I'm gonna keep it between us.
Loose lips sink ship. Ain't that what they say?
Zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket.
Right.
They say that. They say that too. They say that too.
Yep.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay. So I think there's a flip side of the kinky question, but it's coming from our perspective, right? So your mate asks you to share your most desired sexual fantasy. It could be something very taboo. It could be something they don't agree with. Now it's you. It could be something with a celebrity or the guy next door. Who knows? It might be something with their best friend that you think is super totally hot. Maybe it's a boss or a coworker. Who knows? But you are asked to share your most desired sexual fantasy. Do you or shall?
I'm shouting.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I'll shout it out.
Yes.
Loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Loud.
Is there any reservations with sharing it? Do you have to know your mate and their open-mindedness? Are we examining that, or are we just like, I should be comfortable
If
saying
they
that?
ask me,
If they ask it,
my husband, a boyfriend, maybe not.
Right.
But my husband,
Right.
that I wouldn't have a problem with.
People ask us questions every day. They don't want the answer.
They don't want the
that's
true
true.
answer
That's
to it.
true.
That's what I'm
That's what
saying.
they don't want
So
the
my
true answer.
fantasy.
Guys were like, your man or whatever, like, oh, I want to do a threesome. I'm like, all right, so who the guy? You got one?
Yeah.
But why does it always have to be two females?
Why do
and
it
a
always
guy?
have to be
Right.
two females?
If you want to have a threesome,
Yes.
why do we have to pick two females?
Or okay,
Is
if
it
that's
for
the
your
case,
pleasure or is it for
for
mine?
mine. Okay, so boom. So why? And that's it. And then why can't? Okay, we have a threesome with two females and two guys. Why always have to be?
That's an orgy.
That's what
I'm
they
saying
call it.
this
A
is
swap. Yeah, swinging. Yes, that's
Swing,
what it is.
swing it, or I'm not even
Right.
saying
Why
that
limit
though.
us to only one person?
Right, but not
Yeah.
even saying
I
that.
like
Say
it,
like,
Sean.
okay, we're gonna have a threesome. Okay, we're gonna do it one time with the two females, and then we'll have another threesome with the two guys. You know what I'm saying?
The
So
guys gotta go
That's
first.
a good idea.
'Cause
yeah, hell
he-
yeah,
Yeah, you got to do it with the females.
He on backtrack.
yeah, right. Because once he get it, once he gets
Yeah.
the female first, he ain't gonna go and
But
like
yeah,
that.
I gotta be honest. I never wanted a threesome with two guys. It's just too much, too money.
It's
Too many.
Too busy.
It's too many.
Too
Like
busy.
what? No, because I'm not giving you. No, that's just too many. It's too many.
Why? You feel like a slut?
No, because I like sex,
Okay.
but I don't know. I just never.
So it's not how you're going to be perceived. It's
no,
just your comfort.
definitely not
Okay.
how you perceive. Because I'm gonna do me regardless.
All right,
but it's
good.
just the comfort. Yeah, I'm just
It's
like,
comfort.
oh,
That's
no.
important to
I
highlight.
feel way more comfortable with females than males.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Given your relationship status, that makes
Yes.
sense.
but I don't know. It's just a comfort thing for me. And if I can't be my true genuine, like in my comfort zone, then I can't perform
correctly.
For sure.
Okay, right. You can't get loose with it.
Anybody have anything else to add to that? No.
I like that idea. If you want me to do it with another female,
Yes.
you're gonna have to be willing to try it with another man.
And he has to go first.
Yes.
That's it.
And okay, so who's picking these people? Like the females and the guys?
Well, if it's for his pleasure, he picked.
Right.
If it's for my pleasure, I pick.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
Okay.
That's a good one too. Yeah.
Compromise. No, that's another point. Locality.
Yes.
No, definitely not. I don't want to run into nobody at the grocery store.
Right.
Nah, no.
She be like, hey,
Or
y'all.
my job.
Go into the pasta section.
Or at my job. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody comes through.
They got beef summer sausages in the back. Aisle 9.
I know what she
Get your friendly ass out of here.
Exactly.
Oh, smile.
Yeah. Smiling at us. I like it.
Yeah, you're so stupid.
That is funny, Tony.
Get your ass out of here. Good.
So I think y'all answered the follow-up question about being open and honest with our mates about true desires, because I think a lot of times people don't.
Mhm.
Because they scared of what you're going to think.
Yes. Or how you gonna treat them as a result of it.
True.
And then I feel like once that do play out, how are they gonna feel after? Because it's all excitement until that release hit. Then it's like reality jump back.
When I drank that wine, took some edibles, you feeling good, you in the moment, you wilding out. Then you wake up the next morning like,
Don't kiss me. Don't even touch me. Seriously, how do we handle that? When you've agreed to engage in a certain activity and it was all fun and games leading up to it, and then afterwards you're being treated like a venereal disease.
That's just like one of those things. Okay, we won't do this shit again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it usually do, because think about it. When that type of stuff go down, everybody's saucy, drinking, you might smoke, having a good time. So you really feel it. So you like, yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then afterwards you wake up, you like, this motherfucker done did, or she done did. Like, this what you be doing when I'm not. But okay, so after case, we done. It's a wrap.
But I think you bring up a good point too. Is the decision making and the influence that you're under at that time.
True.
So I think if you take all of the elements out, the smoke, the drink, and you just focus on where you are in that mindset, I think it'll take away a lot of the regret, because you made the decision.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? With a clear mind.
And a sober mind. Absolutely.
Yeah, but a lot of time people will engage in substances and stuff.
Yes.
Because it makes you more comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, because this is somebody that you never slept with, and this is something new that everybody is trying. You know, you've never done that before. But I think what also plays a big part is how attracted you are to that other person. You know what I mean? The third person.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you turned on by them, and you know, you're like, okay, well, this somebody that I feel like I could, you know, be sexual with, whatever the case is, maybe it might lighten your load too. Like, okay.
I think that's definitely a feminine perspective, because the guy ain't gonna be like, look at that motherfucking muscles.
Yes. That's definitely a girl thing. That's definitely a girl thing. That's definitely a female thing.
You're right about that.
Yeah.
I like it though.
Yes. That nigga's physique is crazy.
Right. I got shut down after this. These mad sanitizers on.
Dying.
Yes. I like it. Okay. So I do like the idea of being open and honest about true desires, and I feel like if I can't even do that with you, are you the person for me?
True.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like we should never have to hide who we truly are for the person that we're with, and that's a red flag right there if we do feel we do.
That's
Right.
true.
Yeah. All right. Good stuff, ladies. Good stuff. Oh, okay. So you really into someone, and I don't know if the relationship status is going to matter for this one.
Okay.
But it becomes blatantly obvious after a few encounters with this individual that they're very much a taker and not a giver. They like to receive and don't like to return the favor. What do? Do you be quiet about it, or do you speak up about it?
Well, maybe they don't know how.
Do you speak or do you?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm gonna speak.
Yes. Okay, go ahead. I like where you're going.
I mean, maybe they don't know. Sometimes people are not as experienced as we want them to be or think they are. So know, certain things you may like that they don't know that you like, and they're just doing. Okay.
No, go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
So they just doing it, just thinking that they're pleasing you, but they
Right.
really aren't.
Right.
But, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
I'm gonna forget. Can I please
Okay.
say?
Say it.
So you
Okay.
said they think that they're pleasing you.
Yeah.
Do you ever tell them like this ain't good? It
Absolutely.
don't feel right.
Yes.
You have to.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you definitely let them know, like, no, don't touch me there.
Mhm.
This is the way I like to be touched. No, you
Absolutely.
gotta let them know.
Yeah.
They think they hitting all the right angles. Do you
Yeah.
ever front? Do you ever front?
I have.
Mhm.
Okay. Will you
Yeah.
ever do that again?
No, not
Okay.
no.
Not at this
The
day and
older
age.
I get, the more I'm like, look, I
It
need
either is or it ain't.
that.
Ooh,
Yeah,
child. You
okay.
either gonna do it or don't
Yes.
at the
You
end
ain't
of
got
the
all
day.
this time to be
Yes.
figuring this shit out no
Yes.
more. Like, this is what I
Yes.
like. This is how I like,
Like
it.
it.
This
Yes.
is how I want you to do it.
Yes.
And then, you know, we work on that.
And I think
Yeah.
the older like you get, or just even being with somebody for so long, whatever, it changes of what I used to like and
Yeah,
what I like
absolutely.
now.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, okay, yeah, I might have liked it with the bullet and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yesterday's pleasure is not today's
Yes,
pleasure.
yes,
Yes.
yes. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So I think
Absolutely
that
not.
definitely, but you have to tell them like, no, this is what, because hey, you gotta get pleasure out of this too.
Right.
So what's the sense of having
They
them
walking away
continue on,
satisfied.
right?
Yeah.
Having them thinking they're doing something good and they're not.
That's
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And to touch on what you said, T, maybe they've been with somebody that they're so used to just being like, okay,
Yes, that's
okay,
true.
it's fine,
That's
it's
true.
fine. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
they never had to really touch and like try to figure out what your likes and dislikes are, because they always had a yes person, like,
Mhm.
oh, I don't care, well, whatever, it's whatever. Like, no, when you run into a grown ass woman
Right.
that know what she want and like, it's gonna be like, nah, this is not it.
It's not-
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's gonna let you know that.
Yeah.
I think definitely there is a benefit to speaking up because it only makes them better, and it
Absolutely.
only increases your pleasure during that moment of
Mhm.
time because, like you said, we're too older. Life is too short
Sure,
for
yes.
it to be dissatisfied,
Yes.
especially in something that's supposed to be mutually satisfying. So if I can't express to you that that ain't really it, I know you think you going to town.
Yeah.
Right,
But
right.
that ain't, you actually
You
just
ain't
went to the
really
front porch.
right.
You down there and you don't see the blood. You done bit off a clitoris. Get your ass You've been down there for about 25 minutes. Get your ass.
And you ain't seen me squirt yet. It's time for you to
I'm
get
up
up.
here crying. What? You like, oh, get off my head, get off my head. I'm punching it so you go back.
Ooh, are y'all gonna stop them in the middle of the dude,
If it's
or
not
you
right.
gonna wait if
If
it's
it's
not
not
right, or
right.
you gonna wait till they finish? You be like, honey, let's talk.
Guide them throughout. Like,
But
if
no,
they're down there,
that's the thing, I
guide them
don't
like
mind
a little to the
talking
left, a little
throughout.
to the
Yes.
right,
I
a
don't mind
little up, a
talking.
little
So,
slow, a
yeah.
little faster.
Like, yeah.
But it ain't getting it. It ain't clicking.
Well, then we're gonna stop
Yeah.
because now
Oh,
I'm
so you
over
stopping.
it. Yes,
Yes.
We're
I'm
gonna try a
over
different
it.
position. How about that? Let's try
Okay.
something different.
That redirect.
How about I just
Yeah.
sit on your face?
But he a taker, not a get. Well, no, I don't
Well,
want
he's down there.
Well,
He's
also
willing
going
to
back to
try
the
it,
original
right?
question,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
Could you be with somebody that doesn't perform certain acts during sex that means a lot to you?
I can't if I'm doing everything. If I'm giving you head, I'm having sexing you right, I'm doing all of this stuff, and you're not doing half of that stuff to me, no. It's not gonna work.
That's not
No,
gonna work.
because I
Yeah.
have needs just as well as
Yeah,
you do. I
like
want to be
it's-
pleased
yeah, I would
with
say no.
everything you have
Yeah.
to offer, just like you want to be pleased with
Absolutely.
everything I have to offer.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Yeah, because you want to be satisfied too, and the
Absolutely.
thing, you
It's
know.
like you don't ever get off work and come in the house and just want to eat pussy.
Never.
Never.
That never crossed your mind?
Never.
During that shift?
One time, your whole 8 hours, you ain't think about it.
3 months went
Right,
by.
right.
Not one time. You didn't stop get a Starbucks and say, I want to go home.
But there's some guys who don't like that.
I know.
Yeah.
And they're not the guys for me.
Right,
Yeah.
Oh, no guys
exactly.
are the guys
And
for me,
that's
but-
It's so funny because I was watching something and this one lady was saying that she doesn't like it when she doesn't like her husband going down on her. She doesn't
Some
like
women
her-
don't. And
Some
that's
women
fine.
don't prefer
Yeah,
it.
and that's
weird,
fine.
but it's okay.
Right.
They figure it out.
Right. So
They
you
figure
know,
it out. I mean, yeah, some females don't like to give head.
Yeah.
And if they
Yeah.
have a man that loves it, it's going to be a problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's going to be a problem. He's going
Yeah.
to cheat.
That's
Yes.
true.
Because if that's his pleasure, like he gets enjoyment out
Yeah.
of that and you don't want to do it,
Mhm.
somebody is going to do it.
Right.
Just like you can't start a relationship and give me head all the time and then like nothing.
Right.
Like,
Right. That is true.
What happened?
Because what you did to get them is what you have
Right.
to do to keep them.
And more.
There's an obligation
And more,
there.
yes.
Right.
Yes.
And I'm gonna venture out to say I don't even think that matters in terms of your relationship status.
Right.
Whether you're just dating,
Right.
engaged, or married. If you're with someone and
Yes.
that's your person and you guys have decided to be exclusive, I think that even comes with obligation.
Right.
Yes.
And I think it's important to have those conversations
Mm-hmm.
and to talk about what does
Definitely.
pleasure look like to you and for you.
Yes.
Okay. Communication is key. Do you guys think, a follow-up question to that, do you think more pressure is placed on one gender over the other when it comes to sexual pleasure? More
Wait,
pressure.
say that
So that-
again?
yeah.
Do you feel like do you feel like there's more pressure on the wife or the husband to perform during sex?
I think it's both.
Yeah.
I think it's both.
Yeah.
I think it's both because, like you said, everybody's trying to you trying to please him, he's trying to please you. So I think the pressure is on both the wife and the husband, or the female and the male. You know, boyfriend and girlfriend is definitely
should
both.
be both.
I wonder if some people think because the man has the tool, is it his job to use it or hers?
But
to
I
take
got the
advantage?
box.
Right. That's
Right.
very true.
What you gonna do with your tool without the
Right,
box?
right. Okay, who's gonna hold those
Sally
tools?
Palmer!
Oh, you gonna get tired of that?
Right.
That's very true.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah.
But that goes to
both.
show the benefit of having both,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Because one
Yes.
really isn't good without the other.
Right.
Yes, female has a lot. We have a lot more options to seek our
Yes.
pleasure.
Mhm.
Yes.
There is a whole
Yeah.
business
Oh,
Right.
geared towards that.
Right.
And I don't think a man is likely to go purchase over-the-counter product
Yes.
like we are. Oh,
Yes.
you don't want to? You'll be hearing
Yes.
Right.
real
Yes.
quick.
Right.
Real quick. But if his wife be like no, or his girlfriend be like no, or his fiance is like no, he like, damn, what do I do?
Right.
You know?
Get in that shower.
That's right. Yes. There's
Okay.
Get in the shower.
So she's not in the mood, or she's saying no. It's up for the guy to decide. Okay, figure out what can I do to spice things up, to put her in the mood, to make her want to give up the box. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what can I do? Think outside the box. Do something different. Maybe she's bored.
honey, you literally brought me to a question that I've been thinking about for weeks, right? I think a lot of times, at a certain age, I do
Yes.
believe that, or if there's medical problems, that women may require some extra lubrication outside, some external lubrication in order to help get her in the mood. But I think a lot of times, if the female isn't responding to that partner, I think it's him. I think it's him, bar if she has no other. Because let me tell you something, if you are attracted to a man,
Yes.
and that man is doing you right,
Yes.
treating you right, talking
Right.
to you right, showing you
Absolutely.
right, let me tell you something,
That's
you're
a
going to
turn
want to
on
give it up.
Yes.
Automatically.
Automatically.
But I think men don't realize the
Right.
part they play in
Yes.
a woman's desire to be sexual.
Yes,
with them.
I don't think they realize
No,
it either.
that and you don't
Because
either. That
I
was
was
a
in
good
a
point.
long-term relationship with a man, and I never thought that I would have sex with him and not be turned on. Like, I got nothing from it. And that's why I knew, like, I was really over it. I
Right.
just tried, like,
Right.
just give,
Right.
Yeah.
I needed some, but I
Right.
was just like, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wasn't doing what he was doing before. He wasn't talking to me right. He wasn't treating me right. I didn't feel loved. I didn't feel
Yeah,
respected.
that
It
makes
was
a
just
difference.
like,
That makes a
That makes a
difference. That makes a
huge
huge
difference.
difference.
Instant turn on.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
we should put a note out there to the fellas. We're not speaking for all women. We're
Right.
speaking as women.
As women,
Sexually
yes.
active women. Women
Yes.
who enjoy pleasure.
Yes.
If your lady is not responding to you the way that you would hope,
Yes.
check yourself. Look in the mirror.
Before
It's
you
probably
wreck
not
yourself.
her. Yes,
Yeah.
it's probably you.
Yes.
Yeah, what are some of the
It's
things
true.
that if we could give a man an advice today, right? And if he has a woman right now where he got to constantly go get the lube, he got to spit shine it in order for her to receive him, and she's just not moistening it up for him, what are some things, advice we could give him? What tips could we share where we'd be like, babe, try this, honey, because...
I'm sorry, should I?
Yeah, go
No,
ahead.
go
You
ahead.
go. We go this way.
I would suggest that you do other things. Try something new. Try something different. Maybe even seek help, a sex therapist, or watch some porn together. I don't know.
Yes.
Just figure out something different. Do something. You want a different result? Try something different.
Different.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I like that.
Yes.
Go down on her before you try to have sex.
Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
And set the tone.
Yes.
Like, set the
That's what I was
mood.
gonna say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. Do something romantic here too. Yes.
You know,
run her some bath water. Put little candle tea, the little tea light,
Candles in it,
around
yes.
your place, a little bit of music. Serve her a glass of wine while she's in the bathtub. When
Yes.
she comes out, rub her down with lotion. Oil,
Cater to her. Cater to her.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Treat her like the woman she wants to feel like.
Yes.
Like, make her feel like a queen if that's your queen.
And guess
Okay.
what? She be soaking wet.
Oh, and not just from the toe. Yes, baby. You got anything to add to that?
No, I was just gonna say, like T said, set the tone. You know what I mean? Like maybe get a hotel room and have it nice decorated. With candles and stuff, or like set something different. Like you said, dinner cooked. You come home, kids in the bed. Set a nice little room up to be romantic. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, and even on top of that, not even just setting the tone, but just being the partner that is a tone setter, period, right? Because sex is not just a once in an occasion occurrence, right? Because setting the tone is going to work for that night. But if you want your woman into you all the time, fellas, I can't stress this enough. Be that partner.
Yes.
Like, talk to her kindly.
Yes.
Be gentle with her. Yes. And this is just not the one day you want to pee.
Right.
It is a 365. Because let me tell you, she going to be thinking about, damn, he cooked dinner.
Right.
Or that bath he ran me yesterday. Like, round two tonight, you
yes.
get a text.
And all day at work smiling like, like he was
and
like,
then, another thing I want to say, smell good, fellas. Look good.
Love a bed that smell good.
The scent.
That's such a turn on. Yes, babe.
That alone. She gonna be like, where you going?
Right. Let me sit.
Before you leave.
Yes.
Let me take care of you.
Yes.
Underrated. Underrated. If you and your girls going on a date, don't just throw on the sweatpants and the and I'm gonna get to that in a second. And the hoodie that you wear all the time. Put on a blazer. Throw on some jeans. Put on some hard bottoms. Your favorite cologne. Let her be sitting across from you the whole time y'all eating dinner, thinking about how you gonna be dessert. Okay. Because
speaking of that, what you just said. Okay. So.
All right.
I've experienced so many different things with my relationship. I mean, I know we haven't been together that long, but so many different things I've experienced that I have never experienced being in a relationship before, right? So we're at a dinner, at a birthday dinner, whatever. We're just sitting there talking or whatever. And my wife leans over to me. She was like, "Take your panties off." So I have on a dress. I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "You right?" She was looking at me like,
I'm dead serious.
I'm like, "She's dead fucking serious." So I ended up taking my underwear, giving it to her. She put it in her pocket.
At the table.
At the fucking table with everybody.
Nice.
I'm like, yo, I was just that right there just did it for me.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Right.
I don't even want no food.
Right.
But to your point, though, even like that, something like as simple as that, just leaning over and be like,
yes.
you look sexy today.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Take care of you when we get home.
Yes.
You ain't even got to do anything.
You did nothing. You didn't even touch me. She didn't touch me. Nothing. We're just sitting there at the table, and that's what came to her, and that's what she just told me. Like, yeah, that's what I want.
And
Right now.
you was like, okay.
I looked at her. I was like, okay.
Enough said.
Enough said. You ready now?
Nice.
I would love that.
Yes.
I would. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I told my wife she needs to teach a gentleman.
Because it's not just about having sex. Like, those are
Right.
the things
Right.
that we love as women.
Yeah.
That's the end result. You still got to
right.
yes, you know what I'm trying to say. All right. So, damn, y'all said something, and I wanted to speak on it, but I forgot what it was.
We'll
That's the story of my life. Okay, so my final question for this segment, and it was so quick, y'all so dope.
Oh my God.
Yeah, right. Like, just get started.
I said that to myself. Like, yeah, really gonna be done in an hour? Look what you got. Like,
I try to gauge them. I do my best to try to. So this one is important to me. This is a topic that I wouldn't say is important to me, but I'm passionate about. You meet a man, right? And there's potential for y'all to be in a long-term relationship, be married, whatever. And the first time y'all do, let's say you waited to have sex, right? You waited to have sex. And you find that his member is less than appealing. It's not what you expected it to be size-wise. do you shut up about it and protect him for all that he is, or do you be like, you're a great guy, but what we doing? I know what I'm doing. I want to know what y'all doing. Just hold up your key. Don't even say nothing first. I just want to know face value. You shushing or shouting?
But that's hard. Wait. So he does everything else.
No, well, we don't know.
We don't know that yet. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there afterwards. We don't
Y'all
know.
feeling each other.
Y'all feeling
He
each
has
other.
potential to be that guy.
Let's say y'all was online dating for like 6 months. Y'all met. He lives in Cali. You in New York. Y'all like, oh, I'm feeling you. Y'all finally decide that we gonna meet in the Midwest, and y'all been waiting for this moment. And it's like,
So y'all did it, and then it's wah wah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Or you just
see it. You just see it.
Oh, okay. You see it. Okay.
Are you gonna say something or are you gonna shut up?
That's kind of hard.
You gonna shut up?
Right.
That's
Because I'm gonna
it's
explain
like,
why.
I don't,
Right. Yeah.
I think I have to.
No.
I
just want you.
Okay,
No context yet. Just immediate response. We know it comes with context, Steve. We all got shit to share.
All right, so I'm not gonna say anything at first. I got it's other things gotta play.
So you gonna
factor
shush
in that moment.
I agree. I'm gonna
In
shush.
that moment.
Okay. So we shushing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say shush because it's sometimes it's not even about the size. It's just how you work it.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? So I had a friend that told me that she had a man that had the colorful condom, but she was drunk and
Had the what?
Colorful condoms. Lifestyles.
The
What
colorful
does that
ones that he wasn't
baby.
holding, the baby ones.
Oh shit! No, they got Tyler condom.
Well, the color was like, so in the same situation, you know what I mean? Uninfluenced, you know what I mean, whatever. But when she woke up and seen that it was the color, she was like dodging the guy. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
I'm stuck on the color condom.
Look, I mean, like that's how she described it.
Low tights, preschool,
Green and
blocks,
rainbow.
yes. Uno color.
Yes. So she was dodging the guy, was like very turned off, like you know what I mean? So she decided to go again and go there with the guy, and like she was like the best she had. It was more or less as a performance, but I guess she was maybe under the influence of alcohol.
Really
She didn't appreciate it, or didn't really probably remember or something. She just woke up and see that it was the little bitty, and she was just turned off for that. So that's why I said like shush,
And see what happens.
to see what happens, to see like the performance.
I like
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
I gotta ask a follow-up question though
Okay.
before I let y'all go, because I'm gonna forget this.
Okay.
After he performed, and if it's not that great,
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about
we ain't talking about it.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Okay.
We're gonna have to.
All right.
Yeah.
I've been shouted out. Immediately initial reaction. It's not. You ain't going. No.
Because I experienced that in real life, and no, I'm not doing that.
Now you're gonna waste your
No,
time. We ain't
I'm-
putting miles on this
I'm
car.
going to
We're not
end up
even-
cheating on you, and I don't cheat.
But we're not even going to
cheat
add
on you.
another partner,
No,
right?
we're
So we're
not.
gonna stop
We're not
this
gonna
right
let you
there.
embarrass me in them.
Which
Like,
is not
Right.
happening.
No.
We're not. Now you're not embarrassing me in front of other people.
We're just not compatible.
Right. On second thought.
Sorry.
Oh
No,
shit.
that's all.
Okay.
That's all I have to say.
All right, go ahead with your context.
I don't know. I thought I liked. I don't know. I thought I liked Mexican men. I'm sorry. I don't know something.
Chinese ain't for me.
And not to say like some short men, you don't expect them to be packing the way they are, and they are like hung. And it's like, where did you even get that? Like, where did that come from?
Right,
You
right.
know what I mean? Like, you had an extendo clip, was like, bow, and that shit was like, you know what
But
I mean?
even though
No.
they hold this, they might still not perform.
That is true. So that's
true.
remember that, because I want to
That's
circle
true.
back to that. But first, Miss Contextual here.
Okay.
What was you trying to get at before I like, nope, just the
Girl,
fact.
you know I got better for us. I can't remember what what was I saying?
Well, you just wanted to go into like, what does it matter? You was going into the 80-20 rule, I think. What if he does everything?
Okay, yeah, just
Yeah.
about that. That's what it is. So
Okay.
there's so many other things that play a factor in it
Yeah.
that I may really like about this guy. He's generous. He's a gentleman. He treats me well. My family love him. We all love him. He has he checked off all of these boxes that I like.
But he can't
and
make
he
you
may
come.
not be that great in that area, but we'll work on some things. I don't know. I don't know. It will have to.
But
Maybe he
he
could
can't-
please you some other
He
way.
can please me other
Right,
ways if he's
right.
thinking about pleasing me other
Right,
ways, and
right.
Funny you say that, because I work at a hotel part-time, and I had one of my coworkers. He just asked me this random question. He was like, hey, I need to ask a female this. I said, okay, what's up? He said, let's say you meet a guy. He's everything you want. Mentally stimulating, emotionally, stable and intelligent, financially supportive. Like, he's just everything. He's a full package, except down there. He's not measuring up.
He was
the
coming on to
performance.
you?
He just no. He was asking me a general question. He's like, the sex is completely trash. I was like, but what do you mean by trash? Is he small? Does he not know how to work it? Is he not receptive or open to other things? Mm-hmm. He's like, what do you do?
He didn't answer your question though?
No, he said he didn't know. He must have got the question from someone. He said,
okay.
He said he just said trash. I said, I'm working with him. We gonna work it out.
There's things now. Now they have these
absolutely.
You can get these
enhancements.
Yeah.
BBLs for penises.
Right. Now
that's where we going.
Yes,
we going to Dr. Miami, baby.
They have things now. I mean, if he knows how to work it, it just ain't hitting.
Right.
Well, maybe we can try something different. We can go to the
store.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why? I'm all about it. Let's get some girth in there. Just eat a little bit, pack on some pounds, and that's where we're going to take it from.
All right, so what if it malfunctions?
We go back and get it right.
No, that's just too much. We put them through too much.
But he's everything. He or she is everything you wanted.
Everything.
Yeah. Everything.
Everything. You never have to worry about anything else.
Nothing. He's taking you on vacations. He's setting the tone. She's doing the romantic trip. She's cooking dinner.
Yes.
Rubbing your feet.
Anything.
You're protected financially, spiritually.
Whoa.
But the tongue works, right? There's nothing wrong with the tongue.
Right
Is
now,
that great in that aspect?
Right.
While we're working on the bottom half, does the top half work?
Okay, let's say for the man, yes.
Okay, all right.
For the woman, no. She got arthritis in her tongue. She can't perform.
You're so fucking stupid.
Arthritis.
You're so stupid. You're stupid. Out of everything, arthritis.
No. I need a good back and I need a working tongue.
That's going to be a hard one for you, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for real, if a guy, he's good in the top area, that can hold me over until we go through the
okay, all right.
So yes.
And then, like I said, we always could purchase things to supplement. Yeah.
Because I like toys. I like toys.
He's everything, the 80-20, but that 20 is like, it ain't busting.
At all.
Yeah, then he can stay around, like you said, you know what I mean? Like, if he could, please you in other, ways, then let's go. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That might work a little something.
Should size matter? Like, but we hear a lot of people talking about if he ain't 10 inches, if he ain't this, if he...
I don't think so. Like I said,
we all can't talk at the same time. So go ahead.
I don't think so. Like I said, I think it's all how you perform. Right. Because like I said, you can be size 10 and don't perform well. You could be a size 2 and perform very well. Okay. So I don't think it's more or less about the size. No, I'm saying it depends on the person too, because some people doesn't like big ones. Some people like small ones. You know what I'm saying? Some people doesn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it depends on the person and what satisfies you. How is your walls being hit and how is you, climbing?
I think that
you know what I mean? So that's what it's big on.
Because all vaginas
don't even
right.
Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Vaginally,
right.
True.
Right. Absolutely. It depends. Yeah. But like the whole package deal and they working down there, you can figure that out. Go work that out.
I don't think size should matter. I think we should take the person. I mean, but it will matter, like you said, because all vaginas aren't built the same.
Right.
And women who gave birth vaginally, that has, even though they say it doesn't impact it, there is right. Absolutely. It is. So they might need someone of a larger stature in order to fulfill. So, did you have something you want to say?
No.
I love it. Ladies, that really concludes our Sentimentally Speaking segment. I really appreciate you.
Do you have any other questions?
Listen, I'm open. Any spin-off. Anybody got a question?
Part 2?
Wait, y'all already know y'all coming back. Okay. Y'all probably didn't believe me when I said
we didn't really get into like toys and like use them and stuff. We didn't get into lingerie and stuff like that.
I like that. Role playing and shit like that. Part 2 for sure.
Absolutely, yes.
Talking dirty after dark. It has to be a Friday night.
Oh, that's right.
put that on, son, and go.
Oh, we gonna be somewhere else. We gonna have to hook up our own
Yes,
equipment.
yes.
I'll get the hotel hookup. We gonna
Yes.
get a suite somewhere.
That would be super
Oh,
dope.
in our toes.
Yes, I like
In a
it.
party
Right?
after that.
Yes.
Yeah, our little satin robe
Yes.
bullshit.
Yes.
I'm with it.
Yes.
And heels. And we gotta wear heels.
Oh, you
Satin robes and heels.
Yes.
I'm with it. Okay.
Yes.
All right,
All right.
y'all. That sounds cute. So before we go, I want to do like our takeaways. You know, I think it was a great topic. I think we touched on a lot of things that people deal with on an everyday basis.
Absolutely.
So what was your key takeaway from today's segment? If you had to give your moral of the story or moral of the segment, you want me to go first? Okay.
Sorry, baby. Do what you gotta do to please your man. And if it ain't working, figure out other ways. Talk to somebody. Get suggestions, ideas. Spice up your life.
I like it.
Keep it spicy.
Yes.
Just because you older like us, don't
Don't mean to say it.
mean that you don't lose it. You know what I'm saying? Keep using it. You know?
Right.
I like it.
Yes, I definitely say keep it spicy. Because, you know, especially when you've been with someone for so long, you know what I mean? You got to keep the spice up there to keep the juices flowing. You know what I mean? The juices flowing down there, you know what I mean? Like everywhere. I definitely say keep it spicy, keep it romantic, you know what I mean? Keep it sweet and all the above, like sweet.
Yes. Oh, I just have to say, be kind. Love one another. Show love. You know what I mean?
Love,
You want to get
absolutely.
love, but show love too. Be happy and be nasty. Like,
Yeah.
you get one
Happy
life
and
to
nasty.
live.
One
Be
life to live. I
nasty.
like that. One life
Yes,
to live.
I like that. Happy and
Happy and
My
nasty.
ending note is I don't think size should matter. I think if you got a partner that's giving you everything that's your heart desire, that's treating you the way you want to be treated, that's making you feel those tingles in your spine, those butterflies in your stomach,
True.
and they can't please you to the best of their ability, talk about it. Let them know. Give them an opportunity to make it right. And fellas, like we said, don't miss those everyday things you could do to bring satisfaction to your lady.
Absolutely.
That's setting the tone, being romantic, cooking dinner. We need that. We want that. And I truly believe that if you if you
get
pour
it in
into
return,
her,
yes.
she's gonna pour out into you.
Hey,
Okay?
or on you.
Or on you. On that note, thank you so much for joining us. My girl Diva Bling here, Tanisha, Sweet. Peace, y'all.